Your phone is listening to you. We all know that by now. You mention a new car or a pair of shoes to a friend, and 5 minutes later, an ad pops up. It doesn't shock anyone anymore. It is not a tinfoil hat conspiracy. It is just our new normal. But you are focusing on the wrong detail. The real question isn't, are they listening? The real question is how they weaponize that data against you financially. Every second you spend scrolling those so-called free screens, how is it fueling a massive shadow wealth transfer in the background? Today, you are going to understand exactly why you are not the customer. You are the product on the table. There is a golden rule in the financial world. If the product is free, you are the product. Every click, every search, every video you watch is a calculated part of the loop. This data is harvested by tech giants and financial institutions, analyzed, and leveraged to mold you into their most profitable demographic. From your credit card swipes to your abandoned online carts, every digital footprint is vacuumed up. The loop is brutally simple. Your data is analyzed. Analysis becomes behavioral prediction, and prediction is monetized. The technical term for this is the financialization of behavior, meaning you are not just a user, you are a monetized asset. You download an app to your phone. What you see is just a simple icon. What you don't see is a massive data pipeline. Your precise location, your spending habits, your sleep cycles, your screen time, all quietly harvested. And this data doesn't just sit in a vault. It is fenced to data brokers, fed to ad networks, and baked into algorithmic scoring models. You don't notice a thing, but while you mindlessly scroll, the establishment is mapping you out piece by piece. You want to get your financial life in order, so you download a free expense tracking app. You link your bank accounts and input every single transaction. You think the system is helping you. You think it is saving you money. But the reality behind the curtain is much darker. Over 60% of these apps sell your most intimate financial data to third parties. Your credit score, your net income, your debts, and your spending history, all bundled up and peddled to data brokers. While you are trying to balance your budget, they are mapping out your financial vulnerabilities. They know exactly how desperate you are and the exact second you run out of cash. And they hand this data over to predatory lenders. They are not saving you. They are marking you for the next predator. Algorithms do not show you content. They steer you. You don't choose what to watch. Your choices are engineered for you. The objective is ruthless. Keep you engaged longer, because your time equals their revenue. More screen time means more data. More data means better predictions. And better predictions mean higher conversion rates. It is a massive closed loop, and you are trapped right inside it. Once the algorithm locks you onto a product, only one transaction remains: the checkout. This is the most critical choke point of the financial system. Normally, when humans part with cash, they experience psychological pain. It is a natural neurological defense mechanism. But the system engineered a bypass. Buy now, pay later. One-click checkouts, autosave credentials. The actual moment of payment has been rendered completely invisible. If there is no pain, there is no friction. If there is no friction, spending skyrockets. This is not a coincidence, nor is it a technological convenience. This is by conscious design. The most insidious weapon the system uses to create this frictionless environment is buy now, pay later. This is not just an innocent installment plan. It is an unregulated shadow credit network designed to bypass traditional banking oversight. It specifically targets the young and the financially illiterate. 4 easy payments. It sounds entirely harmless, doesn't it? But the math behind it is ruthless. This system projects an illusion of affordability for a lifestyle you cannot actually sustain. It traps you in a cycle of debt that lasts for months, all for a single night of cheap dopamine. They claim to offer this product interest-free. That is a complete illusion, because their real margin comes from your vulnerability, your loss of control, and the late fees you will inevitably pay. Loyalty programs do not reward you. They track you. Reward points, cashback, exclusive discounts. These are not perks. They are a surveillance dragnet. How often do you shop? When are you most vulnerable? What makes you abandon a cart at the last second? Every hesitation is logged, and then it is sold right back to you, just to make you consume more. Tech giants and retailers always hide behind the exact same lie. Do not worry, your data is anonymized. That is a massive fallacy. Data brokers cross-reference thousands of data points from entirely different sources. The discounted item you bought at the grocery store, the budgeting app you use, your GPS location, and your social media likes. When stitched together, these seemingly meaningless fragments forge your digital DNA. You are no longer anonymous. They know your name, your age, your fears, and exactly when you will break. They tell you they are providing a personalized experience. But in reality, they are auctioning off your behavior to the highest bidder in the dark. The system knows you better than you know yourself. If you are prone to debt, it serves you a payday loan. If you are impatient, it triggers a limited time only countdown. If you are lonely, it feeds you cheap dopamine. This is not advertising. This is military-grade targeting, and you are the target. Today, true power does not belong to the one holding the capital. It belongs to the one holding the data, because money gets spent, but data compounds indefinitely. Banks no longer just want your deposits. They want a monopoly on your habits, because whoever maps your behavior dictates your future. You cannot completely unplug from this machine, because the system spent billions making sure you wouldn't. They addicted you to free. They addicted you to instant. They addicted you to frictionless. Is there an exit strategy? Yes, but it costs. Paid platforms, zero-knowledge services, digital austerity. But understand this clearly. The moment you sacrifice that comfort is the moment you step outside their matrix. Look at your phone again. The apps are still there, but that flawless illusion is now shattered. There are no charities in the digital economy. There is only a ruthless exchange. Is the product free? Then you are the product,